Hey y'all, I'm so happy that you joined us today because we're going to make this very old recipe called a Dutch apple pie. And I'm going to show y'all. This is my first cookbook that I've ever had. So that tells you how old it is. But my family really loves this recipe. So I thought I'd share it with you today. And it's perfect for Thanksgiving because who doesn't like apple pie, right? As American as apple pie is the saying. So this is what we're going to do. So first we're going to make the apples. And so it calls, in the book, it calls for 2 pounds of apples. I'm using 4, and I'm not sure if that's just a tiny bit too many, but we'll see. Nico's helping me today. You want to sing your song that you learned last night at church?
I forgot.
Jesus loves me.
I don't want to sing right now. I'll sing it later.
Okay. I'm glad you're joining me today. So what you want to do is now, I'll leave the peels on apples because my mom always said it was healthy for you. Now you have to be careful that they're not sprayed with something. So I did. Different grocery stores will tell you. And you just want to make sure that you are having some that are really clean. So here is a lemon, and we've cut up 4 apples, and then we're going to squeeze a lemon, put this right here, in it, about a tablespoon. Oops, I'm sorry, baby. Did I hit you?
No.
And that helps the apples not to brown because they will brown very quickly. So you have to really be careful. So here we go. That's just about a tablespoon. And then we are going to add the ingredients for the apple pie. So right here we have 2 tablespoons of flour and let's see how much, a teaspoon of cinnamon. We love cinnamon. Cinnamon. So if I had a little bit extra, that'd be fine with me. But basically what you do is it also calls for 3/4 of a cup of sugar. So what we're going to do here, baby, is we're going to mix all these together. We'll put the sugar in here. Put it in here. Put the sugar in here. The whole thing. Okay. Now stir it up real good. Get it out of here. We like sugar, can you tell? Okay. And then just a dash of salt. So I'm going to use this. It doesn't even say like a
Here
teaspoon
goes
of
the
salt.
rocket power spoon stir.
Oh my goodness, a rocket power spoon. That's pretty special. Okay, and this is the coating for our apples. Okay, thank you. That's good. Almost. Do a little bit more. So what you want to do is blend that really well together because once you put it on the apples, you want the apples to be evenly covered with like the cinnamon and the sugar. So here we go, baby. We're going to put it in here. It's got cinnamon. Okay. So you want to help me? It's actually really good and super healthy.
Is that sweet?
Well, not if you taste it by yourself. Like cinnamon toast like your mommy makes you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Oh, let me stir this.
Okay. So while we're doing this is going to be our Thanksgiving series. We love food at Thanksgiving time, so I thought this would be a fun pie for y'all to make because everybody likes apple pie. And it's easy. You can make it and set it out, and then you're done. You're doing good, baby. Try to get the bottom. So thank y'all for following us and subscribing to us on YouTube, and we really appreciate it and are so grateful that we're all part of the same thing.
Oh yeah.
What, baby?
Let me have that.
That's the salt.
I'm just whipping.
No, we've already done it. Thank you, though.
Let me see.
So the topping is 3/4 of a cup of flour.
Then we
all
lost
purpose
a small spoon.
Oh, okay. Here it is. A 1/2 cup of light brown sugar that's packed. And whenever you measure out brown sugar, you really need to make sure that you pack it down because that is the true measurement. And we're going to mix that together. Now, this is topping. We've already done the filling. You okay?
Ow.
And then I'm going to show you what this recipe book calls for. You're supposed to mix the butter. This is 1/3 of a cup of butter in with the flour. Now, some people use this little vehicle thing, and you just put it down like that, and you keep on doing it. I've never felt like it was very easy to use, but some people love it, and you can certainly do it. What you want to do is to make sure that the butter gets incorporated really well, and that it's just kind of like little bits in the flour and sugar. And so we will do it again. Some people use 2 knives, and they just, let me show you. They just take them. Now, you might not have ever heard of people using 2 knives, right? Because it's kind of an old-fashioned thing, but it was easy to do. And they would take their 2 knives, and then they just go like this, cross, 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 until the butter was blended really well. Okay, let's see. What do you have? What's that called?
Marshmallow.
Marshmallow? He loves marshmallows, doesn't he? Okay, so this is kind of blended. Honestly, I'm going to do it one more time with this little tool. But the best tool to me that you can use to blend butter and flour are the tools that God gave you, your hands. So I'm going to get all the butter off of this. And then show you what we're going to do. Now, this pie is super, it doesn't take very long to make at all. Cutting the apples takes a little bit of time, but that's about all. And this takes a little bit of time, but if I would have just started with it using my hands, it would have gone quicker. So you just, my hands are washed, and you basically just mix the butter up as much as you can, because you want it to be like little peas in the flour, and that way whenever the topping spreads on the pie, it makes it buttery and delicious. So here we go. Honestly, I think anytime you can use your hands as the tools for whatever you're making, it makes it go quicker and easier. And so, and God gave them to you, right? So we're going to use them for sure. Be careful.
Do you look what happened here?
Uh-oh, too many.
I don't want that one.
Okay.
I'm just one at a time.
All right.
Oh no, they fell almost.
So what we're going to do now is, I've got messy hands, but what we're going to do now is we're going to take our pie crust. I'll put it on a sheet of parchment paper because it will overrun just a little bit. Now this pie crust is a little bit smaller than I usually use, so we're going to see how many apples it takes to fill this. I might have to actually use my other crust, which would be great because then we'd have 2 pies, which I think I'm going to do. And but they do cook down. Now, like I said, I did not peel them, but for sure, if you would rather have them peeled, do it. It's absolutely fine. So here are apples, and you just kind of bunch them up in the middle, and then you take your topping and you just sprinkle it on. So this is just a topping. That's all it is. Flour, brown sugar, and butter. I don't know why this pie is so good, but my family just loves it. And it really does look pretty whenever it comes out. So, Nico, can you get the other pie crust for me from the freezer, baby?
Me?
Please.
Which one?
The freezer, where the ice cream is. It's in the bottom.
Okay.
So I have the oven on 400 degrees, and let's see, it is going to bake for 45 minutes. So when we come back, we'll show you our Dutch apple pie. Thank you, my baby, so much. We'll make 2, and it's from the first cookbook I've ever had. You can see how used it is. McCall's cookbook. I don't even remember who gave it to me, but I wish I did, because look how I've used it over the years. moved with us everywhere, and I'm grateful for it. So we'll see you in about 45 minutes.
Too long. It's been
Hey y'all, so here's our beautiful Dutch apple pie. Perfect for Thanksgiving or any time you are having a meal with your family or friends. So I did add some pecans to the top, and because we love pecans. We love any excuse to add pecans. And so it's still warm, but we're going to slice it in a minute and add a little ice cream, and we'll show you how pretty it is. Bon appetit.
Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. The Bible tells me so.